Wake up and smell the coffee.
What's up, Cappuccino? How you doing?
All you gotta do is tune in.
This is the Rumor Report
Cappuccino. Hey, what's happening, y'all?
on the Breakfast Club.
I got you. I'm here today. I got y'all.
In the morning.
All you gotta do is just listen. Shout out to Taylor Made for that. I love it. So we got to get into your man, Kevin Gates. He's always going viral for something. And this time, it's because he's defending his daughter on not using a seatbelt. So he posted a video on his social teaching his daughter how to drive. Now, in the video, the daughter can be seen in the driver's seat with no seatbelt. People automatically hopped into the comments, was like, this is cool, but bruh, put her in the seatbelt. And he simply responded saying, I don't raise the P word. A lot of people jumped in, was like, y'all know damn well 90% of y'all don't wear seatbelts on the regular, is what someone said. You're talking and all this stuff, and pretty much Kevin Gates said, without a doubt or contradiction, he's agreeing with that person, saying that many people do things while driving, and not wearing seatbelts is one of them. But
I didn't see the video.
I didn't see the video either.
Yeah.
And it makes me wonder exactly how old his daughter is to be driving around. But the fact that he says, I don't raise the P word, it's like,
Hey, that don't have nothing to do with being the P word.
It's being safe.
Being safe.
Not only that, it's the law too.
That part, that part. All right. So, in more news, Dame Dash says that he's broke, but has things to show for it. I don't know if he's my broke, but he recently appeared on the CEO show, and during this conversation, he spoke on his current financial status.
Well, what I was saying is, while I'm investing in something else, I might not be making the money and the profit. So I can't afford to pay out when I was having EBITDA of $8 million a year. So you can't judge like how much I'm gonna pay out by how much I made 20 years ago. And there's been a recession and there's been a pandemic. I've had to start a new company from scratch without any money to start it with. I had to do it rubbing paws, two sticks together. So I can't pay out $300,000 or $400,000 a year in child support because I ain't making that. I'm like a proud broke. But it ain't broke because I have things to show for it.
He's saying that he has assets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and he's made investments.
Yeah, and he's put a lot of his money in investments.
Right,
and when his investments, turn a profit,
Mm-hmm.
then he'll have money.
He's not where he was way back when, but he's still got a little something. But like you said, making those investments.
Yeah. The question is, would Dame Dash take the $500,000 to dinner with Jay-Z? That's the question.
Well, hold on before we get into that. In that same interview, he also mentioned that he would be open to speaking to Jay-Z to work out their differences.
Oh.
So where I'm at now is that if Rockefeller and the ones that weren't billionaires want to get money on the right terms, I'm down. And
Meaning what?
Meaning if Jay wants to have a conversation and talk about the people that didn't make the money and try to help and do it on the terms.
What's stopping that conversation? A phone call? Like you calling him calling you?
I think because I'm doing my own thing and he's doing his own thing it's just not like our agenda. I don't know. And again, there's things, and I don't want to get into it, that morally I can't be a part of, and I'm not going to get into it.
So he would take the dinner over the $500,000.
I don't know. I feel like since he's claiming broke to some degree, he may actually take the money. I don't know.
Nah. He said he's saying that his money is tied up in investments.
Yeah, Dame's not
That's
broke.
what he's saying.
Yeah, Dame's not broke. Like he said, Dame probably has his money spread out into a bunch of investments, and he's waiting for that return. And if you invest in anything, it might take a day, it might take a year, it might take 5 years.
His definition of broke is definitely not my definition.
Yeah, Dame Dash got a whole network. That I saw.
Yes.
Yeah, and I can't remember the name of it right now. Oh, American New Network.
Okay. Yes, I remember him talking about that.
American movies. He has his own content. So
yeah, he's making some money. And speaking of money, and of course Jay-Z sat down with Auntie Gayle King, settling the dinner or money debate. Would you take the $500,000 or would you have dinner with Jay-Z? Which I do.
You gotta take the money. What I'm gonna say? Yeah, I mean everything that I'm gonna say.
No, only because people say, of course you take lunch with Jay-Z because the wisdom that you would get from him would be so beneficial to you that it would only be a matter. You would take the money.
Yeah, because you got all that in the music for $10.99. That's a bad deal. I wouldn't tell you to cut a bad deal. Like
I don't
take
know.
the $500,000. Go buy some albums and listen to the albums. It's all there. If you piece it together and really listen to the music for the words, for what it is, it's all there. Everything that I said was gonna happen, happened. Everything that I said I wanted to do, I've done. And there's the blueprint. The blueprint literally to me and my life and my journey is there already.
just gave y'all a free game
Mm-hmm.
just by saying, go listen to the album, take that money and ride with it.
Yeah, I mean, I think anytime you can sit and have conversations with folks like a Jay, you should take that opportunity. Like there are people I've had, long conversations with that are priceless. Like I could think of one in particular sitting with Clarence Avant, for a couple hours. Like you can't put a price on that.
Not at all.
Right. But what if you have that person, they're not in the mood to really have a conversation with you? It's like, I just wasted my time, and the person,
I could have got the 500.
Yeah, I could have got that money. Could have got the bag.
Yeah, I'm just saying I ain't knocking nobody for taking the $500,000.
Right.
I'm just saying that I feel like sometimes,
okay.
Yeah,
like that conversation is worth more, especially when it's conversations with elders.
Yeah, that part.
You know what I mean? When it's conversations with OGs, like that's been around,
That's
been through it already.
Man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Priceless.
Okay. All right. And finally, Meg Thee Stallion, she is praising Cardi B. She recently sat down with Billboard for an interview, and during that, she praised Cardi B for always allowing her to have creative freedom when they collaborate. In fact, Meg said, she literally just lets me do me. This is the second time she's sent me a song, and I'm like, friend, can I do whatever I want to do to the beat? And I'm going to put two verses on here, all right? And she says, Cardi's like, do what you want to do. Just be creative. What y'all think about that when it comes down to these collaborations these days?
I think that's what you should do.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. I like that.
You give the person a song, and you might tell them the direction of the song, but you got to let them do them. After you tell them the concept and the idea, you got to let them do them.
Let them ride out with it. And she says Cardi B pretty much supports her like this, and she appreciates being able to have that creative freedom.
That's dope.
I like that.
Shout out the body.
Yeah. And that is our rumor report.
All right, let's get to the mix, the People's Choice mix. Today is Drake's birthday. OVO Eli up here has reminded me it's all about Drake today. So
when does he not remind you it's all about Drake? His freaking Instagram handle is OVO Eli. This guy got every piece of OVO merchandise and Drake sneakers. I've never seen anybody this dripped out in Drake.
Wow.
Drake slimed you out, Eli.
Hey, yo.
Yo, Eli, Drake slimed you out. And he over there giggling like,
play that Drake,
let me get slimed out by Drake.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.